What's up, y'all? We're live from the Greensboro Coliseum. Finally, right? We had to wait a couple extra days, but we're here. We're pumped. We're about to start wrestling here in just a little under an hour.
I feel like I've kind of been like fiending a little bit, you know, just like.
Ah, man, I've been so freaking pumped and so ready just to get here and get going, right?
Yeah.
You know, all the weather, all the uncertainty, and we're going to still get our 3 days. We're still going to be pretty much the same scheduling format, constellation round tonight instead of tomorrow. But we're here, man. We're here, and it's time to make our state champ picks, right? I've been kind of consistently put them out all year. You put out a couple on, but we're going to put them on ice, right? Put on wax.
On ice right here.
Yeah,
We'll see.
You'll see. All right. Let's not delay it, right? Like, let's get right into it. Let's just send it. We're going to start with 1A. And 1A is brought to you by Capital City Wrestling Club. Man, the proof's in the pudding with them. You can see some of their athletes here this weekend are going to show out.
Young club, growing constantly.
Amazing coaching staff.
Yes.
Amazing coaching staff. So 1A is brought to you by Capital City Wrestling Club. All right, we're going to get into 1A. 1A, 106. I am going to go with Skylar Anderson. Skylar Anderson from Robbinsville. I feel like once he dropped to 106, he was the best guy at the weight, even though that Ultimate Tiebreaker Regional Finals match makes me a little nervous.
A little nervous on that?
A little nervous, but I'm going Skylar Anderson.
Okay.
Where are you going, Rhett?
I'm going Chittavong. UR Charter.
He's going with the freshman. Dark horse kid, UR Charter freshman. Maybe that's an indication where he's going with the team race. I don't know. We'll see. Up to 113. Another one I'm a little nervous about. I'm taking defending state champ Holt Quincy out of NECP, right? Taking him. Who are you going with?
Holt Quincy.
Holt Quincy. See, both of us going Holt makes me a little nervous.
Yeah,
Deer Panama.
because all of us will always be wrong somewhere.
Deer Panama is really good.
We will always be wrong somewhere.
That makes me a little nervous. That matchup's going to be interesting. 120, Cooper Foster.
Book it.
Book it. Next topic, right? 126 is the opposite of that. 126 at 1A is the opposite of that.
It's wide open.
Wide open. I'm going to go with the most recent result. I'm going to go with Ike Holt out of South Stanley. Won the East Regional. I'm going to go that way.
Okay. I'm going another NECPS guy.
Okay.
We're going Colton Lewis.
Okay. Colton Lewis, he's been really good all year long, man. Been good all year long. 132, I'm going to go with Loxton Hooper. He was so close to a state title last year. So close. Literally seconds away. This year, he gets it done at 132 pounds.
I think the Ville gets a champ right there. Loxton Hooper.
Loxton Hooper going to get it done for the Ville. At 138, speaking of Capital City Wrestling Club, one of their signature athletes, Ryan Mann, state champ a year ago, someone you walked over to me at Super 32 and were like, this dude is so good, so good. Ryan Mann, 138, that's who I'm going with.
You already know I'm going Ryan Mann right there as well.
All right, 144. You can go a couple different ways. You can go someone out of the East. You can go Leighton Hooper, who won the West Regional. I'm going to go Mason Bentley of Avery.
I'm going Mason Bentley as well.
Okay.
We're agreeing too much.
We're agreeing too much. I'm a little worried for these guys.
Normally, everyone loves to prove us wrong. So
yeah, going Mason Bentley from Avery, gets it done in his senior year. 150, I think Carson Warwick's been the man all year long. I don't see that changing here today or this weekend.
Carson Warwick.
157.
Next topic. Lorenzo Austin, book it.
Yeah, I think the next couple weights are kind of this way, right?
Yeah, I mean.
165, I think Kenneth Pritz has been at nothing short of amazing all year long, just beating state finalists after state finalists. So 165, Kenneth Pritz.
175, Andrew Meadows. Yeah, I'm going Pritz at 65
I
as well.
agree with the Meadows pick for
190, Cale Dunn, book it. 215, though, you go a bunch of different ways. I think it's a toss-up, but I do feel like there's a favorite. I mean,
I think there's a tier.
Yeah. I can't say it's a toss-up and say there's a favorite. That was kind of
stupid, I think you can because it's not like he's separated himself enough.
Yeah, it's not a book it.
He's not a Lorenzo Austin, Kenneth Pritz guy.
Yeah, it's not the past like 3 weights. It's not a book it. Let's just keep rolling, or past 4 weights. Sorry, but I'm going Shropshire from UR Charter.
Yeah, I'm going Shropshire as well. We were super impressed with him against Cue Ball in the very first match of the year. And I think he just gets it done here. All right, heavyweight, who you got?
Going Jason Valandi from Allegheny.
Okay. I'm going to go with the wrestler who apparently his last name I cannot say, and you can. From the Ville, from Bronzeville.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Jonah Tisatsky.
Dude, that's so bad.
It's so bad.
Tisateski. That's so bad.
Tisateski.
Oh, gosh.
Listen, I'm picking you to win a state title. You can't be that mad at me about messing your name up.
I mean, I've only told you how to say it 12 times.
And I can remember wrestling
Anyways.
stats. That's it. That's all I got.
That is true. He's good at wrestling
That's
stats.
1A. We're going to talk about team title picks at the very end here. That's 1A. We're going to step up to 2A. 2A.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by. Brought to you by Combat Athletics.
Proofs in the pudding again.
Yeah, proofs in the pudding, right? You saw what Josh Stanley did with Davie County last year. See their athletes all over. We're going to talk about one of them maybe here in a little bit. Eli Horton, right? It's one of their signature guys.
Yeah.
But let's get started. 2A 106.
Talking about a lot of the common thing is that every single weight that we talk about, there's going to be a few of those book it kids, and it's almost guaranteed that each of those kids are on one or in one of these clubs.
100%.
Right?
100%.
There is a reason that they are having the results that they are. Anyways, let's kick it off. 2A 106. I'm going Aiden Burkholder from Trinity.
Okay. I went a little bit all over the place this year with this pick. Burkholder, his Gate City Grapple tournament run proved to me he is the man at this weight. I'm going Burkholder from Trinity. Coach Coggins gets one there. 2A 113. Insert Alex Monks into this weight, state runner-up.
That was a big
shift. That was a big shift.
That shocked me.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't expecting that. But
big move.
Jordan Miller got the major over him, which gives me confidence in picking Jordan Miller here today for this weekend. He gets a state title to go along with his brothers. Seaforth's Jordan Miller.
I'm going Jordan Miller. Seaforth's first state champ
Yep.
of
And
the
one-
day,
and
or of the
120, who do
weekend.
you got?
And then at 120, I've got their second one, Gabe Rogers. Just ever since we got to see that kid in Fargo, just how he wrestles, best single leg in the state. Just really enjoy watching him scrap.
Me too. I'm a big Gabe Rogers fan. I think he gets it done here, and I think he bonuses his way through.
Yeah.
126. I'm going with Aiden Sumners. He's going to get him some more. He's going to win Wheatmore a state title here at 126.
Yep. I disagree.
Okay.
I'm going Sam Gosnell, coming
man.
off of
Junkyard Dome.
title. Okay, coming off the team title. Going Sam Gosnell from RS Central.
RS Central.
132,
We got 2 returning state champs here at 132 pounds.
really fun bracket.
And Adrian Fox, who was the runner-up to Lane Armstrong last year. So you got a state runner-up, Adrian Fox, who's going to wrestle Lane Armstrong in the semis. And then you got Cameron Goo sitting on the other side of the bracket. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Lane Armstrong.
He's going Lane Armstrong. I'm going to go with Lane Armstrong. Oh, I'm so close to picking Cameron Goo. I'm like this close. I'm going Lane Armstrong. I think he just has a little bit of different skill set that's going to present problems for Goo here.
Yeah, he's slick and he's so tough. His state tournament run last year was so impressive.
Yeah, so
Sticking with it. 138, I am going with, you've already mentioned him earlier, from Moorhead, Eli Horton.
you're going Eli Horton. Jaden Allred wrestled him to a overtime decision earlier this
Yeah.
year. I'm going Eli Horton. Eli Horton, Combat Athletics, and Moorhead's own Eli Horton getting another state title.
144, Red Nation here, going Bodie Kirkland, Newton Conover, Dark Horse.
Yep.
Dark Horse kid. Just been so tough all year.
I agree.
And last year.
I'm going Bodie Kirkland because
As long as he doesn't wear the polo and
he's
sweatshirt,
gonna rock
but
it and he's gonna spladle you with it.
Probably.
But Bodie, man, he's gotten so much better on his feet from last year. This year, I think he's gonna. I would be surprised if he doesn't rack up a lot of bonus points on his way to the title.
Yep.
150. Now this weight is one of the weights. This is the first one that's got like 6 guys. I feel like that could win this one.
This one is wide open. But I have had a pick since the beginning of the year, since I saw him at the Hendersonville and North Henderson and Lincoln Charter.
You have. You've been singing this kid's
try.
praises since
I'm going Aparicio from Lincoln Charter.
Okay, he's going Apparition for Lincoln Chartered. I'm going from J.J. Johnson, Wes Craven. This kid's been knocking on the door, super close to punching through, being a state finalist, state champ type of kid. I think this year's the year. This year's the year J.J. Johnson gets it done. 157.
Not a bad pick at all. I said it's not a bad pick
Oh,
at all.
not a bad pick.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was a bad pick. We were about to see a straight up fist fight on the show.
No,
I thought it was
no,
calling my
you're good.
pick bad. 157. The whole 2A 157 field, if they run him over, they better back it on up.
Yep.
Caleb Cox is ready to win this title. He's been so close 2 years in a row, right? 6th, 2nd,
I think this is his year.
This is the year Caleb Cox gets it done, wins the state title, and I think you agree with that one.
Yep.
165 at 2A, I'm going Connor Ridgedale from Wilkes Central. One loss on the year, really good Super 32 win over James Ellison, so I'm taking Connor there.
I am going back to Trinity here and going Lawson Coltrane.
Yeah, not a bad pick. 3rd at this weight a year ago. Man, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. 175. I'm going with the runner-up at this weight a year ago, Dominic Heightpole. Finally gets a title. I feel like that's a weird thing to say for someone who's a junior, but he's been like so close.
He's been
knocking
banging on the door,
right? Like since
Been
that freshman-
banging on the door.
Yeah.
I'm going the same there.
Okay.
Going with Heupel.
190. I think Seaforth gets another champ, and it's Harrison Compton. Now, it worries me with Jesus Darquin on the same side of the bracket. I'll say that much. It does worry me, but I'm going to pick Compton. I just like the way Seaforth puts their schedule together and wrestles everywhere, right? So going there.
I'm going same. Harrison Compton. It is terrifying me how much we are.
I know.
agreeing.
So far, we've agreed way too dang much.
Yeah, I don't
For
like
sure.
it. Don't like it at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, Brad Harper is in the building.
He is here. He is
the best
here, man.
photographer in the state. The man, the myth, he's in the building. All right. So 215, 2A.
All right, who you
I'm
going?
going Braxton Walker from Randleman.
So Braxton Walker took out Ethan Kubal a week ago, 4-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stick with the state champ pick I've had all year long. I'm going with Ethan, right? I'm going with Kubal. I'm getting Seaforth, another state champ. And I think you guys can kind of tell where I'm leaning now on the team race or
Yeah, I know, right?
a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going Braxton Walker, Randleman. Great, just finish out the season super strong. 285, I'm going with another Trinity kid here, Joseph Trahan.
Yeah, Trahan's had a great year. That's a good pick. I'm going to go with the state champ from 2 years ago, Jose Flores from Southwest Randolph. I think he gets it done and wins another title to close out his career. That was 2A. 2A is brought to you by Combat Athletics. Like we've said, the proof is in the pudding with these clubs. You can tell it all, up and down every classification. We're going to step up to 3A.
And 3A is brought to you by
What's up? All right, 3A is brought to you by Dark Horse. You can check out the club video we did a year ago at this time on them. You know Bentley Sly,
Mad Scientist,
Cam Stinson, right? Mad Scientist,
Jimmy
Team Fat
Avola.
Boy,
Yep.
right? We goes on and on and on. Let's get into our 3A picks though. 3A 106. Where are you going?
Jackson Thomas, Piedmont.
I am. This is the one that I have been laboring over. I really, really want to go Colton Farmer from Inca. I really
Dude, I know
do.
it's so tough. It's so tough not to. And I really think that my Inca bias here is the only reason that I didn't go there, just to try and give a.
I'm so close to going Colton.
Also, though, Jackson Thomas has had a solid season, and
I'm so close. It's gonna.
we can see it tonight,
No.
right? It's
No.
not. That's not.
Semis tomorrow. Semis are tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
My bad. I got so excited.
I'm gonna go Jackson Thomas from Piedmont. He's been the best guy all year long. Why not stick with that pick? 113. Who you got?
Elijah Diouf.
From Eastern Guilford?
Yeah, I can't say
Third
his
at this
last
weight a
name
year
ever.
ago. Good pick. Yeah, that's a name that I struggle with too. I'm going with Mateo Diaz from South Orland. Been really tough this year. Had a great freshman and sophomore year. I think he closes his career with a state title. 120. This is a match, right? This is a highly anticipated one. Where are you leaning at 120?
Mac Johnson.
I'm going Mac too, man. I cannot pick against that kid. I just
After seeing him in Fargo.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
Just,
After seeing him
man.
in Fargo,
Seeing him in Fargo, seeing him wrestle up there, that sold it. I don't know if. I don't think there's a 120 in the state that I'd pick him against,
yeah,
or that I'd pick against him.
I'm taking Mac. I'm taking
Yeah.
Mac. What about 120? Or
Going with his
126,
brother,
I mean.
Ty.
Ty. I'm going Ty Johnson too. You got Kyle Simpson there, a bunch of really good guys, George Coleman in there, another state champion in there, and Garrison Raper. But I'm going Ty Johnson.
Yeah.
Right? Ty and Mac have been chasing everybody all year long. 132. This weight is bonkers, right? 4 state runner-ups.
It's nuts.
Just in this weight.
Listen, I've picked them year after year after year, and it's finally time he gets the job done. Okay, going Gunnar Marshall, East Henderson.
All right. Ray, Ford, East Henderson crew. I was there on day 1 of practice. Watched Gunnar Marshall drill. You know how big a believer I am in him. But I'm going Elijah Dorsey. I've been so high on Elijah Dorsey for so long, and he was so close to a state title last year too. I'm going Elijah Dorsey
tough
from
one.
Dudley, getting it done.
It's a good pick. I mean,
Honestly, you could pick like 6 guys in that weight, and you're not
I think they
wrong.
wrestle it 10 times and we get a different champ.
Oh yeah,
every time.
It's a
almost.
wild weight for sure.
It's 138. I'm going Kevin O'Brien, West Rowan. It's just,
It's time.
yeah, it's time.
It's time.
He's been banging on the
So
door.
close. Oh,
Yeah.
so close.
And the kid scraps. Love
Yeah.
it. So you going
I'm
O'Brien there
yeah,
too?
I'm going to go O'Brien
Okay.
as well.
144. I think it's a book it for both of us. We're going Bentley Sly.
Yeah,
Stuart Kramer.
dark horse's own, right?
Yep.
They're sponsoring this classification. Bentley Sly gets title number 3 here.
Yep. 150. I'm going with another guy we saw in Fargo. There's a trend here. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that at that. Luke Osborne, Ashe County.
Yeah, Luke was so good in Fargo. It was fun to watch. I'm going with the guy that beat him last weekend, though. Will Varner beat 2 state champs back-to-back. I'm going to take Will Varner, another dark horse athlete, to...
It's not a bad one at all. I mean,
yeah, you can't go
it's
wrong
tough.
with it.
Yeah, it's tough. It's just...
I'm going to take Will.
I think that's going to be a matchup of styles. That's all
Yep.
that is. But 157, I'm going...
157, this is a wide open way we've ever seen. We're going to pick Phineas McCafferty.
Yeah.
Just joking, guys.
He should be.
Yeah,
He was the pick.
He was the pick. That was my pick. That was my pick.
And was hosed out of it. So,
Yeah.
Finn, we love you.
We love you, Finn. We appreciate
157, though, we do have 16 guys that deserve to be here in this bracket. I am going Caven Wilson, Smoky Mountain.
I'm going to go with Justin Root of Dixon. I'm going guy that's out east, right? We saw him at
We got distracted. We had a visit by
little Christian Beach
our
action on
friend
the
Christian
side.
Beach here on the side. So he wouldn't jump on the show, but he'll come by and distract
We're
us.
going to go Justin Root Dixon is who I'm going with. 165, who you got?
65, I'm going Nathan McCartney. I think he's the most underrated kid in the building.
Yeah, man, we should have talked about him way more last year. We talked about him a good bit this year in recaps and stuff, but I'm going Nathan McCartney too. 165. 175, who you going with?
Don Blue finally gets the title.
He's been so close, right?
Yeah.
Second as a freshman, third as a senior. All right, sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
Yeah.
Also,
And now
whoa, he skipped.
Now he's a junior. Noah Michael's sitting on top at the top. He went to Fargo as well. Dom was at Fargo.
Dom just, man,
I'm going
kid
with Dom
doesn't
Blue.
run. He's wrestled such a tough schedule this year.
I agree. I'm going Dom Blue, Union
love
Pines.
It. 190, book it, Brock Sullivan.
Yeah,
Union
Sullivan,
Pines.
Brock, right?
215, I'm going somebody that I haven't been very high on throughout his career, and that's changing every time I see the kid wrestle, and I'm excited, genuinely excited to see him wrestle this weekend. Xavier Wilson, Eastern Guilford.
Yeah, I'm going to Xavier Wilson, Eastern Guilford. I'm interested to see how he matches up with Reimer and Pope, but I'm going Wilson on this one. And then 285, the big boys. You got Everest. You got Donovan Frederick. You got
defending state champ.
just defending state champ, Trevquan Gary. You got Nicholas Rogers, who beat Everest 7-1 last weekend. Where are you leaning?
If Everest is healthy, I'm going Everest. If he's moving, if he's getting his leg attacks going and keeps his pace and keeps his offense going, I'm going Everest. It's a game time switch right there.
Look at me right here.
I changed.
First flight till the wheels fall off. Everest gets it done, brings the state title back to First Flight High School. Don't start that.
Wasn't there a wait?
He brings the state title back home. First flight till the wheels fall
Wasn't there a
off.
wait that? And 4A is brought to you by.
don't.
Here we go.
4A. It was brought to you by Raw Wrestling. Obviously, again, we keep saying it. Proof's in the pudding. Look what the Cardinal Gibbons squad did. Period. The end. Right? Like, come on. All right. Starting off at
kick it off.
106. I'm going with defending state champ T-Rex Hall for Lumberton. He's going to get another title here.
Going Luke Richards.
He's going with the freshman.
Going with the freshman.
I'll be honest. I wasn't brave enough to make that pick. Rat Hoy
Going with the
pulls trigger.
freshman. Seeing him scrap at the Tiger. Going
Yeah.
Luke Richards.
Trevelyan Hall.
113. I'm going Ja'Kai Sedgwick from Hope County.
Agreed. I'm going with Ja'Kai as well. Runner-up to Hall last year. I think he gets it done 113.
Now 120 is a dogfight.
Yeah, it is. The semifinals, man. Jay Sperry, Grant McCord semis. Who you going with?
I can't doubt him again. I can't. He proved me wrong. Going Grant McCord.
All right, I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going Jace Barrier. Jace Barrier gets a state title for
Hooray,
Mooresville.
we're finally disagreeing a little bit.
Yeah, Mooresville gets a state title here.
Awesome.
126, who you got?
Tyler Watt, going with Cap City kid.
Okay. That's
Wake
a good
Forest
pick.
High School,
We
going
liked
Tyler
Tyler
Watt.
a lot in the spring. I'm going to go with someone who's been super impressive this year, Aiden White. I'm going Aiden White from Weddington. Dark Horse kid gets it done.
That's a solid pick. 132. Book it, Liam Hickey.
Yeah, Hickey gets it. Yeah, bonus.
Liam Hickey. Yeah,
Bonus.
I think he bonus his way through. One of the best kids in the building, if not the best kid in the building. I mean, it's something you can absolutely argue right now.
You could argue. You could argue, for sure.
138. I'm going Connor Reese, Northwest Guilford.
Super stud freshman.
Yes.
Super stud freshman. I'm going to go with Jalen Bethea, the senior. For Hoke County, they get a second state champ.
Man,
He's
he's another kid. We keep on saying it.
Yeah.
Just a kid that's been banging on the door for
we've
years.
been so impressed with him since he was a sophomore at Smoky
Yeah.
Mountain Grapple.
Yep.
So much fun. 144, who you going with?
Tobin McNair, Wakefield.
We got Andrew Davis in that weight. We got Donovan Edwards in that weight.
Yep.
Right? We got a bunch of really good matchups in that weight. Aaron Ellison in that weight. Sammy G in that weight. I'm going Tobin McNair too. All right, 150. I'm going with Jackson Rolling. He's been so close. Second, fourth, second. He gets a state title here as a senior. He's going to get it done. I love the spring.
He finally kicks the door down.
Yep.
Okay.
Gets it done for Huff.
I think he's going to break the door down here. Gets it done. Jackson Rowling.
All right, 157. I'm going with the sophomore who was third at 138 pounds last year, behind Hickey and Rowling. Aiden Gore of Gardner gets it done here. Where are you heading? Uh-oh. What's that? What's that look?
I'm going Drew Teeter.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Teeter.
Good
that
pick.
match at the Tiger, I think that adjustments were made. I'm going Teeter.
Going Teeter. All right, 165. I'm going with Kaiser Kostoff.
Same here.
Bad man.
Bad dude.
He after that shuck he hit at the Tiger Finals.
Yeah, gosh.
Super impressive. Kopelman at the weight semifinals.
I wish somebody would have gotten a picture of my face. I know the Rogers brothers saw it, but I remember my jaw just dropped, and it was so pretty.
It was
so
epic.
pretty. All right, 175. One of the baddest dudes in the building.
Yeah. App State commit.
Yeah. Going Colt Campbell, Hickory Ridge.
Yeah. Not picking against Colt Campbell.
No. Mainly because he'd kill you, I think. 190, I don't think there was anyone that was higher on this kid in the state.
No,
last year.
I think you were a bigger fan of him than his dad was at the state.
I don't know about all that. That's a little crazy. Don't do that to me. All right, Jack Hardy, Northern Guilford.
I'm going Jack Hardy, Northern Guilford. Been the best guy all year. Runner-up last year as a freshman at 165. Gets a 190-pound state title here.
Yep. 215, going Hayden Haynes from McDowell.
I'm going Hayden Haynes too. He has Kamari Morgan from Richmond County in the quarters probably.
Please no green this year.
Yeah. And then we got Sam Harper and Keyshawn Morse on the other side.
Man, Sam Harper's one though that you can't sneak on, you can't sleep on him.
Nope.
He is sneaky good and I think he could break this. He could bust his bracket up.
He could,
big
but
time.
I'm going Hayden Haynes McDowell.
So am I.
Hayden Haynes
285. I'm going with the big man. All right. I know that doesn't really narrow it down a whole lot.
Yeah, they're all pretty big.
Yep. Going Sebastian Rivera, Panther Creek.
I'm going to go Sebastian Rivera as well, the businessman. All right,
businessman.
Let's talk about the ladies. The ladies are brought to you by...
All right.
It's ladies' time. Thank you, North Carolina Wrestling Factory, for sponsoring the ladies division. when we talk about comprehensive programs, right? Union Pines and that the North Carolina Wrestling Factory feeds a lot of that Union Pines crew, so they're in that mix, right? So let's talk, ladies. 100 pounds. I'm going Anna Ackerman, Fargo blood round wrestler.
Same.
Gonna win that.
Anna Ackerman. Yep.
107. I'm going with. I know it's not the popular pick after regionals, but I'm sticking with it. I'm going Curry Reese from Rosewood.
Okay. I'm going, and I'm going to butcher this. Zainab Hajawi from South Central.
Yep. She just beat Reese. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
That's where I'm going. 114, Queen of North Carolina, Leah Edwards, book it. 120, I'm going Addison Vendigny from Cleveland. I didn't even have to ask you about 114. Okay, what do you got at 120?
114, obviously I'm going with Leah. 120, I'm going with Addison Vendigny. After her tournament, I can't pick against her.
Yep.
After her regional tournament, I can't pick against her.
126, I'm going from Havelock, Kennedy Snow.
I am going with Kennedy Snow as well. Again, another consistent theme, right? We saw Vendigny and Kennedy Snow in Fargo last year, right? So I'm going Kennedy Snow. Who are you going with 132?
Ayanna Crawford, Purnell Sweat.
I'm doing the same. Man,
Yep.
we're doing a little bit of too much of agreeing here, but
Yep.
you know, when they're the best, we think, right? So Ayanna Crawford.
And there was a late season, I feel like just
shift of
weight
weights.
shift.
Yeah,
that just,
I agree.
For me, it really went, okay, favorite. Like
I kind of feel the
I
same way. I
knew.
feel like 107 we disagreed, and I think that's a
Yeah.
good way to disagree. After
138, I'm going Samaya Mood.
Yeah.
Samaya Mood from Jack Britt.
I'm going with Samaya as well.
145.
Faith Bain.
Faith Bain.
This could be the tournament where she gets the torch as the new queen, right?
I think
right?
so.
Like
I think so. 152. I'm going Kayla Evans from Bandies.
That's a good pick. I'm going to go with Taylor Williams. East Forsyth was a 165-pound state champ last year, down at 152. Going to go with her.
165. I'm going Sophia Ozanich from Jack Britt.
Me too. She was the closest girl to Kira Rosenmark all year long. I'm going to go with Sophia. She was a runner-up as a freshman. Going to get it done here.
185. I'm going Rylan Kazaya from Parkwood.
Yeah, she's a super stud freshman. Will she be, I put it in the four-timers article, she be the first female freshman to win in the Coliseum?
We'll see. 235, going Sophia Marshall from Rosewood.
235, just put all the names in a hat and pick one. Good gravy, I'm not sure. I'm going to go Allison Sanders from North Iredale.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Not bad.
All right, so
let's go to the team, and then let's wrap this up. I'm like itching to
get on the floor.
To get out there,
to get on the floor.
So.
Team race brought to you by
All right, team talk. Let's wrap this up.
Thank you, OBX Wrestling Factory, for sponsoring this section. Obviously, again, proofs in the pudding. You see it with Skylar Simpson, Everest, Christian Riddick, etc. All right, 1A. Team
URE
talk.
Charter.
Woo, you quick to the draw. He goes, URE Charter. That's the smart pick.
I think the numbers.
13
The
in.
numbers get it done this year.
Yeah, 13 in. I'm going.
13 in, so tough to beat, man.
Yeah, I'm going to surprise the people here. I'm going to pick Avery.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Avery.
Shut
I think
up. There's no
everyone's
surprise there.
surprised that I'm picking Avery.
Yeah.
I know they only got 5, but they got 5 kids that can win it. That's 125 points-ish. I'm going to go Avery. 2A, who you got?
Seaforth.
Seaforth has got
Although
9.
it's tough because I picked 3 Trinity champs.
You did pick 3 Trinity champs,
And I think
they
that
had 10.
and I think that they could put the other 7 on the podium.
Yep.
So I really, really, really think that Trinity and Seaforth are going to be
RS is in
duking
there.
this out. And RS Central's always in
They
there.
got 8 guys, and they will junk guard dog
They
you
are
to death.
always in there.
They're going to scrap. I'm going to go Seaforth as well. You probably could tell that from my state champ picks, right? I
Yeah.
think I picked 4 Seaforth guys to win. If they have 4 guys win a title, they're going to win
Absolutely.
the team title.
3A, I said it to begin the year.
You
Union
did. You
Pines,
called
book it. Dual team, they got it done. And I think Union Pines brings it home. What you got?
I'm going Union Pines. They're the best team, right? They're the best team. They got Don Blue, they got Brock Sullivan, Dan Trell, Joseph Lloyd, Liam Miles, Keaton Crawford, Evan Thompson. I could keep going, but Union Pines, winning a title. I think that one's the earliest one to be over.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that we know after the quarters that one's over, personally.
4A, I still don't know.
4A, I've been laboring over this one for days.
You know who I feel like I should pick?
You could go Davy. They got good draws.
I feel like I should just yell Laney and run away.
Right, for
You know,
real.
somehow.
Laney,
Like, that's just
Laney
what I feel
loves to
like.
make us look dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could go Cardinal Gibbons. They won the dual state title. You could go Hickory Ridge.
know.
They got a bunch
Give
of
me the
monsters.
Rogers brothers. I'm going Huff. I'm taking Huff.
He's taking Huff. You could go Davy. Davy's going to be in this mix.
I know you can. I know I can.
And
I know,
I've been
and
laboring.
it'd be smart, and it would be, like the numbers are there. I get it. Hickory Ridge, I could see them punching it through. If they could have
Oh,
Cole
man.
Campbell, they could have Damian Couture. Those two guys. Both. I mean, I think
could-
Colt will win a state title.
This
Damian
is,
definitely
to
can.
me, 4A is the most contentious one, but I'm going to stick with what I've said all year long. I'm going to pick Huff to win
Boom.
this title.
All
I'm
right.
going to pick Huff to win it.
Girls, and then we're
Girls-
wrapping this up. We're gonna get out there.
Girls is Hope County.
Hope County.
Hope County all day. All day.
Yep.
We're going to do MOW talk. Who do we think is going to be the man standing when MOW is announced at the end of the tournament? And the MOW sponsorship is brought to you by...
All right.
right.
Let's start this off. Let's just go
MOW,
1A,
K
2A,
Vegas.
3A, 4A. Girls.
Thank you.
K Vegas. Listen, they keep on churning out champs. They keep on churning out just monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who you got?
1A,
1A, MOW, who do you think it's going to be?
Lorenzo Alston.
I think it's going to be Cooper Foster.
Yeah, that's I could see it.
I think
Like,
it's going to be Cooper.
that's a toss up for both of them. I wouldn't be mad at that. 2A, I want it to be, and I think it'll be Gabe Rogers. I think he's going to have that impressive of a tournament.
I think it's going to be the winner of Lane Armstrong Cameron Goo. The winner of that.
Solid pick.
Thank
That is really good. 3A, I'm going to go. Man.
You got a lot of could-be's. Mac, Ty,
Could be Matt, could be Ty, could be
Elijah, Dorsey,
could be Xavier, could be Brock Sullivan.
could be Bentley Sly.
I got to go Bentley Sly.
Okay. I'm going to go Will Varner.
Who?
I'm going to
Okay.
go Will Varner gets MOW.
That's not
at
bad at
3A.
all.
Yep.
4A, I'm going Liam Hickey.
Liam Hickey at 4A.
Yeah.
I am going to go Colt Campbell. I'm going to go with Colt.
Like, I could see. I think he bonuses his
I
way through.
almost went a different way and said
Yeah, I could have gone 12 different ways.
I
on
almost
3A.
said it was going to be the businessman Sebastian Rivera, and
Could
I
be.
almost said it should be Jack Hardy
Yeah,
in his
could be.
hometown.
Could,
But I'm going to go Colt Campbell as 4A. For
we'll
the
see what
ladies,
kind of performances they throw out. For the ladies, I'm going. The Queen sends it off.
yeah, how do you pick
On
against
top,
that?
going
right?
Leah Edwards.
I'm going to go
East row in.
Addison Bendigme. I think 120 is
Nice.
the best bracket.
That's a
so
great
I think
pick.
if she wins that one, she
Yep.
should be MOW.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
We appreciate you guys.
We're in the Coliseum.
We're here.
Okay.
State tournament. We're going to do live shows. Well, this was our state champ picks
Yep.
one. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be back at you at 11:30-ish.
Yeah.
Doing a quarters preview. Then immediately following the semifinals at night, we'll do a semifinals recap.
Yep.
And then we'll do the Monday morning's finals preview. And then immediately following the finals, we will do a finals recap.
I'm going to headbutt you. Stop.